Michael's capacity for forgiveness is astonishing. He must get that from his father's side. Of course, I'm referring to the father that Sonny murdered.
If you want to hash out the story around AJ's death, let's do it.
Jack, what the?
I know you said no costume.
This is a harvest festival, not a Halloween party.
It's a party on Halloween, so that says costumes, right, Kevin?
Me?
Hey, what do you say Norma and Eve make an appearance tonight?
Who?
Oh, I see now that you're a politician's husband. You're too good for our alter egos.
Well, it's actually been a while since I've seen the two of you rock those wigs and heels.
Oh, you got me. Oh, I just don't feel like resurrecting Eve tonight.
I'm Eve. You're Norma.
Who could forget? It's just... Even if this were a costume party, I'm not sure how appropriate Norma and Eve would be in today's climate. Times have changed. It might seem like we're making light of a sensitive and important issue.
Oh, that is a good point. You know, I never thought of it that way.
I suppose you're right. Maybe it's finally time we kill off those two broads.
I gotta hand it to you. Forcing Michael to forgive the man that murdered his father.
I couldn't agree with you more.
You ought to be grateful that Sonny shot AJ. He was trying to strangle you after you framed him for Connie's murder. And how about that, Ava? There's a woman who's dead because you found her inconvenient.
I was exonerated.
No, you weren't. The charges were dropped because there was no evidence against you. But everyone here knows you did it, just like everyone knows what you did to Morgan. And it's a joke that you're showing your face at a mental health fundraiser, that's for sure.
Get your hands
Because you didn't give a
off me.
damn about Morgan's mental health the night you switched his medication. He's dead because of you.
I am so sick of you trying to blame that on me. I am not responsible for Morgan's death. Olivia Jerome planted the bomb that killed him.
You were the reason he spiraled out of control. You were the reason he was in that car. I'm coming for you one day. And let me tell you something. It's not going to end pretty.
Olivia, how nice of you to attend.
Wow, such a worthy cause. The more attention I can bring to funding for mental health, the better our fair city will be.
And that's why Ned and I have pledged to match every dollar raised by the good citizens of Fort Charles here tonight.
Thank you. That's very generous.
And tomorrow, I will be laying out my specific plan to address this serious issue.
I didn't realize that mental health was such a focus for you.
Well, that's true. My priorities have been on rebuilding commerce after the earthquake. But now that business is booming, it's time to refocus the conversation on mental health and other social services.
That's great. Let's talk about Ferncliff.